Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Charles Lejano. The LRT Line 2 will be shortening its operating hours starting Saturday, April 17. To give us details, Gerard de la Peña is joining us live from Mandaluyong. Good afternoon, Gerard. Could you give us the reason for this?
Well, Charles, the LRT2 management has decided to cut down its operating hours starting this Saturday as more personnel contracted COVID-19. From the usual 5 a.m. to 9 p.m., it will be shortened to 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. The new hours will apply until April 30. LRT administration spokesman Attorney Hernando Cabrera said they will implement 2 shifts to minimize the workers' exposure while also allowing those who tested positive to undergo quarantine. To date, more than 270 or 14% of the 1,944 employees of LRT2 have contracted COVID-19. The number of personnel maintaining the ticket vending machines were reduced by almost half. Cabrera said they don't want to come to a point where there are only a few train drivers left because that would force them to stop operations. For its part, the Transportation Department has already created the bus route that will run between Cubao and Doroteo-Se, while another route between Cubao and Antipolo will also be available. Charles, the LRT Line 2 was also supposed to start operations of its 2 new stations, the Marikina and Antipolo stations, on April 27. But this will not push through as stricter quarantine procedures prevented foreign consultants working on the project from entering the country. Charles.
Thanks for that, Gerard. That was Gerard de la Peña reporting live from Mandaluyong. Let's check in on other COVID-19 stories from around the world. Denmark becomes the first country to stop using AstraZeneca's vaccine altogether due to its possible link to blood clots. Health officials say the country's vaccination will likely be completed by early August from the original target of July 25. Moderna says its vaccine still showed strong protection against COVID-19 6 months after inoculation with the second shot. The company has also begun testing new versions of the vaccine that target the South African variant. And European Union countries have formally agreed to launch COVID-19 travel passes in a bid to reopen tourism this summer. These passes will allow those vaccinated or with negative COVID test results to travel easily across Europe. We'll have more stories after a quick break. Stay with us.
Hello po. Hello?
Hello, hi. Jen?
Hello po. Okay po kaya yung audio ko? Yes po.
Yeah, can hear you.
Hi, sir. Yes, sir. Naririnig kita.
Very good. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Charles Lejano. The registration for COVID-19 vaccination in Quezon City has been halted temporarily due to limited supply. For details, Jen Calimon reports to us live. Jen, good afternoon. Could you give us the latest on this?
Yes, Charles, Quezon City is seeing improvements on local COVID-19 trend based on data. It temporarily halted its vaccination registration, though due to supply issues. Professors Guido David and Ranjit Rie of Octa Research both said cases in Quezon City is now on a downward trend. As of April 14, the city is among the lower-ranking LGUs in terms of virus attack rate. There's also a negative 10.4% change or growth rate in fresh infections in the city. Aside from the previously implemented enhanced community quarantine or ECQ, Octa Research also attributed the improvement in in the continuous virus mitigation efforts of the LGU. As a form of innovation, they installed X-ray machines in Hope facilities. They are also intensifying their testing capacity as they have signed an agreement with Red Cross for 8,000 tests a day. On vaccination, the LGU is facing manpower challenges due to high number of recipients. Mayor Joy Belmonte said they have partnered with various private organizations for additional staff. Aside from this, the supply is also limited, prompting them to suspend the registration. More than 332,000 people have registered via the Easy Consult app. 229,000 are approved and 102,000 are pending. The DOH have allocated 13,000 Sinovac for 16,500 people in QC, but that's only good for a day. Meanwhile, the 1.1 million doses they ordered from AstraZeneca is expected to arrive in June or July. Charles, the Octa Research and Quezon City LGU both hope that the number of cases in Quezon City will continuously improve. The LGU is asking additional allocations from DOH for the vaccine supply to sustain their inoculation efforts. Charles?
Thanks for that, Jen. That was Jen Kalimon reporting live from Malabon. Businesses are navigating the massive shift to e-commerce brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. American retail company Kroger, for one, is betting on automated warehouses as online groceries gain traction. Let's watch this video from Bloomberg.
Yeah, so behind me is Kroger's first automated fulfillment center. We are working really closely with Ocado, who's headquartered out of the United Kingdom. They are supplying the kit, so all of the automation inside the facility.
Some 30 miles north of Cincinnati, in the small town of Monroe, Ohio, Kroger Company is placing a huge bet on its digital future. Monroe is the site of the grocer's first customer fulfillment center, a 375,000 square foot facility built using technology from partner Ocado PLC of the UK. Inside the center, as many as 1,000 dishwasher-shaped robots roam over a 3-story tall stack of totes that are filled with toothpaste, pickles, frozen foods, some 28,000 items in all. And then the robots carry those goods to human pickers who assemble the orders and ship them out for home delivery. Monroe is one of about a dozen such sites that Kroger plans to build across the United States. With these centers, CEO Rodney McMullen is betting hundreds of millions of dollars that Americans have come through COVID with an ingrained desire to keep shopping online. The Monroe Center has been undergoing tests for Kroger employees and their friends and family. And as it transitions now to open fully, that's when CEO McMullen will learn more about whether his digital bet has paid off.
For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. And you can also catch One News on Signal Play. Just register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Charles Lehano. We are One News.